So I gotta take this time to kind of just calm down a little bit. Now I'm not really surprised because I figured this was coming, but I was a little shocked that they announced it this early because I did say I didn't think they were going to do so. And that is Smash Brothers for the Nintendo Switch. We will get to that in a moment here though. I just want to quickly go over what we saw at the Direct. Not everything, but the things that I took in the most. First off, we started off with the 3DS with very little bit of that, which I'm okay with and happy with. No knock against the 3DS, but come on. It's all about the Switch now. It's time. It's portable. And it's time to get rid of the 3DS. I'm sorry to you 3DS fans out there, but it's time. But they did announce WarioWare Gold for the 3DS. Another great game that should be on the Switch. But I do understand they're still trying to sell the portable 3DS, so I get that completely. But the next one kind of threw me back, and that was Luigi's Mansion, the original GameCube version coming to the 3DS. They already have a great 3DS version of Luigi's Mansion, a new one even. They really don't need a remake of the GameCube one on the 3DS. If anything, bring that to the Switch because that's where it needs to be at. But whatever, I'm sure over time, maybe for the Virtual Console, they will do that. So that's all the 3DS. We got some stuff about the Detective Pikachu and such. They're releasing a bigger amiibo and everything, which is cool. But again, I'm just not really into it. They had a lot to say about the Nintendo Switch itself. They had several headlines as well. It started out a little kind of shaky. I mean, they did announce like the Octopath, lots of releases for Octopath as well too. Octopath Traveler, they announced a release date for that. A release date for the Mario Tennis game, Mario Tennis Aces, which is coming out. Mario Tennis Aces, which is coming out here this spring, which will be great. I believe it's the 22nd of June. They spent a lot of time talking about that. It does look like a very enjoyable game. It looks like a big upgrade from the Wii U version. They did do a couple surprises as well too, where they announced they're going to have South Park, the Fractured Butthole, coming out as well. And then, of course, one big one that got me, which is kind of the first big surprise I saw, which was the Crash Bandicoot is coming to a Nintendo platform, which I'm so happy about. The Insane Trilogy is coming out this July for the Switch, so that's huge news as well too. We got a release date on Hyrule Warriors, the Definitive Collection for the Switch as well. Plus we got lots of other news, some ARMS updates. We got a huge Splatoon 2 update, which I'm so happy about because I'm so glad to see that they're still spending time on this great franchise because it's definitely one heck of a game. A great franchise to keep building on, which they're going to keep doing, it looks like, with this 3.0 version update. New gears, new weapons, some new maps. Looks like there's some remakes or some other maps from the Wii U version coming over as well too. But one big thing they did announce is that officially now, coming out here soon, the 2018, Splatoon 2 is getting its first DLC, paid DLC anyways for that matter. We have not seen that yet on Splatoon. It looked fantastic. It's going to feature a single player kind of like a campaign mode, like with missions and such. So it's a single player mode originally. It's going to be called Octo. It's basically going to be you're going to be a new Octo Link. You're going to be Agent 8 is her name, and you're going to be doing little missions and such as well too. It looks fantastic. You go into this whole new world. But apparently once you complete the missions, once you complete the single player mode, you can actually take her into the multiplayer mode, which is great. That's awesome. So this gives us some more playability, some more replay value with Splatoon 2. Great game, great franchise. I just cannot wait to see what else they do for this title. So I'm definitely hyped about that. But it's time. I was hyped about everything. I was really excited. I thought it was really cool. It was a great little 3-minute direct. It turned out very well. But when they went ahead and they showed the last trailer here, they said we do have one more thing. And I saw the original Inklings from the original Splatoon. I was like, all right, something's up here. I was like, something's going on. They're battling back and forth. But then it got dark, and all of a sudden, Inkling, I believe it was the Inkling girl, looks up. In her eye, we see the Fire Smash Brothers emblem. This is the logo of Smash Brothers. And right there, I was like, I said it a while back it was going to happen. I kept saying that I believe that the Inklings are going to be in the ported version of Smash Brothers. This looks like it's going to be a ported version because it is going to be out in 2018. I'm hoping that it's going to be a ported version with all the DLC, more like of a big definitive collection, and they're going to introduce the Inklings into this game as well too. So now it looks like we may be getting the original Inklings. When I first saw this though, I was actually kind of skeptical because I was like, I was first of all, I was hyped for it. I was like, oh my god, it's gonna be awesome. But then I was thinking to myself, I was like, wait a minute here. Maybe they're bringing the Inklings into the Wii U version. And I was like, no, I cannot be. And then when I saw at the very end, 2018 Nintendo Switch, I was like, okay, then it's official. They're bringing Super Smash Bros. To the Switch, which I'm assuming is going to be a port, but I don't know that for sure yet because we don't have a definitive date yet or nothing like that. But we do know that it's coming out in 2018. If I was to guess, I'd say that this game is going to be coming out probably towards the fall because they got their lineup of their June titles, July titles, and even in May and such. They have some pretty big hitters coming out this spring and summer. And I do think they're going to hold off on this one until probably November, December. But it's huge news for the Switch. Whether it's a port or not, it does not matter. The fact that you can bring Super Smash Bros. With you on the go, not the 3DS version, but you can actually bring this with you on the go on the Switch, dock it, play it. It's going to be absolutely huge. I'm a big Smash Bros. Fan myself. I do own the 3DS version of the newer one, the 3DS version. Also the Wii U version, GameCube. I do have the actual Wii version as well too, and of course the Nintendo 64. So one cool thing that they did too was when you were actually on part of the Club Nintendo, if you owned the 3DS version, the Wii U version, you did get a soundtrack. So I do got the soundtrack, so I was blaring that in my car on the way home from work today just because I was so happy to see that this is coming to the Switch, and it's coming to the Switch this year. So let me know in the comment section below, guys, what you guys thought of this Direct. Was it definitely something that was worth it? I know E3 is coming up, so I was actually kind of surprised to see that they announced Smash Brothers already and they didn't hold off until E3, which makes me think that they're going to show some footage of the game at E3, and also they're probably going to spend a lot more time on Metroid, maybe Pokemon, which I heard some great things about that as well too. I think maybe they're going to hold off on the big titles at E3, but they wanted to give you guys and give us here, fans, a little glimpse of what's to come with Smash Brothers this year. So once again, sound off in the comments below. If you like this video, make sure you definitely give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe for all future updates regarding the Switch, regarding Nintendo, Xbox, PS4, whatever it may be. And most importantly, I want to know what you guys think. Once again, this has been Mike with Chit Chat Gaming, and as always, happy gaming.